Hello everyone, it's Cupcake here. We've got our MLP main 6, including Princess Celestia, Princess Cadence, and Princess Luna, Spike, Starlight Glimmer, and Sunset Shimmer. But we're missing some of our LOL MLP, and today we're gonna continue that series with one of the ones that we don't have. I'm sure you guys guessed from the thumbnail. Of course, it's gotta be Princess Celestia, my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. And we're gonna continue on with Treasure. I think she'll be a perfect fit. She's a duplicate that I have, so I'm going to use her, and I like the wave of her hair. Think it'll be a good fit for Princess Celestia. So you guys know what that means. Let's get this makeover party started.
Yeah, so I can be Celestia-fied.
I've got all of my makeover supplies ready to go, so we are just gonna hop right into it. First off, we're gonna take off her little outfit and her shoes and everything, and we're gonna paint her skin in. And I really do want to stay true to her beautiful gold shimmery skin. We're not gonna have it gold. We're gonna paint it white like Princess Celestia, but it's gonna be shimmery. On my painter's palette, let's get some of this Liquitex Professional White paint. I don't know, it's no different from the other paints. I'm just using it because I think it'll last longer. But we're gonna be finishing everything up with some matte varnish in the end. So, since it's heavy body paint, which means it's on the thicker side, I'm gonna dilute it with some water. I like to keep my water in this medicine syringe. And I'm just gonna mix this up until I get the right consistency. Since we're working on skin, it's gonna be pretty runny. That's where I wanna get it. I'm going to mix in some of this pearlizing medium to get it nice and pearly. And I tell you what, let's go all out. Let's add some Pearl X pigment powder in Macro Pearl. Okay, I think we're good. We're in the experimental phase, so if I don't get enough pearliness in her white paint, I'm just gonna go in and add it into my varnish once I'm ready to finish her up. But for now, we shall continue with this mixture. Okay, so I've got the first layer down, and the first layer is the most important because it kind of sort of paves the way for the other layers, and it's looking really splotchy. So I'm gonna have to clean this up, and I'm thinking let's add the pigment after we finish everything up. Yeah, I think that'll be a whole lot better because the pigment is making it look really cakey. So I've wiped her down, and now I'm going to go in with a thinner layer of just basic white paint, and we're gonna go in with several thin layers because I want to look like it's kind of factory painted or airbrushed. Alright, we're back. Body paint all covered. I think I'm okay with the coverage. It's nice and smooth. We're gonna start working on her face now. Oh yeah, but before I do that, I wanna add her pearly finish, just so I know what I'm working with. Let's test the theory of adding the pigment powder on top of her paint. And then later, I can worry about fixing it with the matte varnish. Okay, I would say that's nice and glittery. That is very pretty. So we're just gonna dust her off with some pearly pigment powder. Now she is nice and shiny. I am loving that shine. I hope that lasts and it doesn't get messed up. I was just so excited to see how it's gonna turn out on her skin. And it's beautiful. So now we're gonna go in and clean up those eyes. I wanna do something special. I'm not gonna add real eyelashes like our little fantasy friends, but I wanna see if I can try and make her eyes like hers. These little fantasy friends have the prettiest faces and the prettiest eyes, so I'm gonna try and imitate that. To get that pretty airbrushed effect, we're gonna need to use some chalk pastels. Now, using some sculpting clay, I am going to give her a unicorn horn. And even though I didn't give the other LOL MLP's ears, I'm gonna give some unicorn ears. I think we can add some hair for her to give her a little bit more flow in her hair, like Celestia. Gonna add a little bit of length without having it run too much into her arm. Using some air dry clay, I'm going to create her a crown. While we're waiting for all of her clay work to dry up, including her wings, I made her a set of wings out of the same modeling clay. I'm going to start painting her outfit. Well, everything is dry now and it's now time to paint everything in and bring our LOL Celestia together. Alright, so I've got her wings on. Everything is pretty much done, except we're gonna add some final touches, and then I'm gonna finish everything off with some matte varnish to seal all the paint and prettiness in. But we still have some more fun to do. We've got some embellishments to add on her crown, and I kind of want to jazz her up a little bit with these rhinestones. And I want to give her some gloss in her eyes. How I'm gonna get those rhinestones on is I'm gonna use some of this gel base coat and the second step to really get those gems on there, and also it's gonna give her some really shiny eyes, so it looks like she has glass eyes. So here we go with the first step, and that is the base coat. Okay, now I'm gonna cure this first step with my UV lamp. Leave her in there for 30 seconds. And now we can do the second step. And now she's got super glossy eyes. But I don't want to forget her cutie mark. I didn't add her cutie mark, so there it is. We're gonna get that on her face. It's just a simple circle. And now we're gonna add a gem using these purple ones right over here. All that's left is to finish everything off with some matte varnish, and she will be all done. And ta-da! Here she is. We've got LOL Princess Celestia. She's got everything Princess Celestia and then some, except her necklace. I decided not to give her the necklace just because I'm lazy. But check it out, we gave her a crown. She's got unicorn ears, unicorn horn, she's got alicorn wings, and we've got all of Princess Celestia's colors going through her hair. And we gave her a rainbow surprise rainbow surprise fantasy friend's eyes. She's got a whole bunch of blush going along the side of her face, making her look so fantasy. And she's got shimmery, beautiful pearlescent skin. We've got her cutie mark on the side of her face. Her outfit matches the same theme, and her little clear pom-pom heels we kept the same. There are her wings from the back. They were two separate wings. We hot glued it together and used clear hair elastics to put them on her back like a little backpack. So she's extra fancy.
Yes, I feel extra fancy. Oh, hail Princess Celestia.
That is actually something I never say.
Well, I'm going to say because I'm fierce. I'm fierce, Princess Celestia. Whoa, LOL, Princess Celestia. You look amazing. I shall love your colors. You are like the pastel rainbow. I love your seashell top.
Well, that's the end of our show and a new addition to our LOL MLPs. We still have Princess Luna and Princess Cadence and Spike to go. And then we'll have all of our My Little Pony friends. I had so much fun making LOL Princess Celestia with you guys. I hope you guys had an awesome time too. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye for now. Dum 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 dum.